In this dialogue that you are about to see, you will understand why there are people who are against Israel, and it's because they are misinformed. They hold strong opinions on topics they know nothing about, lacking both facts and context. And you'll see it in this dialogue with a Muslim, of course. And as a result, this guy starts to get very aggressive, talking about threats. He says, if you come to Barcelona, you don't know what I'll do to you. They get violent because they become defensive when they realize they know nothing about the subject but still have an opinion. A major issue with this generation is that after watching just 3 TikTok videos, they already believe they'll grasp one of the world's most complex Middle Eastern problems. So, check out the video below and you'll see why those of you who support Israel are on the side of truth. Listen to the arguments, learn how to deal with these kinds of psychopaths, and enjoy the video.
You said they stopped the flotilla and that's it, but they were in international waters. I mean, they were heading to Gaza with humanitarian aid, you know? Aid for Gaza, I don't get why they claim there was nothing when videos clearly show humanitarian food and supplies. And they're not going there to party, right?
And what do you think?
Jets of water lived. They were watching them live and the soldiers were spraying jets as if they were terrorists. And that's Ada Colau, the mayor of Barcelona who works here. There were very, very famous people, you know, from all over the world. And do you think that's normal?
I think so. That's normal. Let me ask you, do you think it's normal to visit a war zone in Barquitos? With 45 tons of humanitarian aid, when Israel brings in 1,500 tons of humanitarian aid every day. I mean, they're not even bringing in a tiny percentage.
They're hungry, right? That's why.
Regarding the hunger issue, Israel provides 3,000 calories per person in each ration. In fact, the United Nations Children's Fund asks for them to be allowed in. If you don't mind, for the record, I just want to hear you. I'm here peacefully. While the United Nations Children's Fund requests the entry of 60,000 tons per month, Israel brings in 115,000 tons per month. So almost double what humanitarian aid is asking for. If there's famine, it's Hamas's fault since they distribute or sell the images that show.
Okay, it's always Hamas's fault. Nothing else happens there. It's just
that it is Hamas's fault. This war, who started it?
The other thing, do you think it's normal for you to build a wall and leave the Palestinians there as if they were rats or ants?
No, the wall isn't because they're rats or anything like that. In 2005, Israel gave them the Gaza Strip so they could make it like Monaco and be a normal place.
How did they give it to Palestine? No, it's always been Palestine.
No. From 1967 to 2005, Israel controlled Gaza. Who controlled Gaza before 1967?
No, wait, don't you remember what happened with Hitler? And then you guys escaped from that area?
And what happened with Hitler?
Because you guys, you didn't have any country a long time ago.
But tell me.
You were all over the world. You were in Morocco. You were in Germany. You were...
Did Hitler ever visit Morocco?
No, but you Jews, the Jews, you were all over the world.
Yes, but look, the Jewish presence in the land of Israel has existed for centuries. In fact, in Gaza, there is archaeology of synagogues from the 3rd century. You have, there's the poem by Rav Nehorai that we Jews sing every week. It's from Rav Nehorai, the chief rabbi of Gaza in the 16th century, from the Jewish presence in Gaza.
That's why the Jews of Israel say that it's Palestine and not Israel, right? So are the same Jews saying that it's Palestine and not Israel? It's the Zionists like you, those who support and want to kill and...
97% of Jews are Zionists. The majority of Jews in the world are Zionists.
Well, just imagine, I'm telling you that the others, the good ones, the ones who support Palestine, those are the ones who understand. It's just that, honestly,
I'm not against the Gazans. For me, the Gazans can live their lives and leave us in peace. I'm against Hamas since they want to wipe us out. Do you support Hamas?
Of course, I'm in favor of Hamas and everything.
You're in favor of Hamas?
Of Palestine, yes.
Tell me, you say that before what? That Israel was? That before it was Palestine?
Yes, of course.
Who controlled Gaza in 1966?
Look, do you see what you're telling me? Can you tell me, like, I'm from here? Look, I'm from here. I'm already telling you, like a normal person, you know? Everyone, it's what everyone sees and knows because you guys in Israel don't show that about Gaza in the news.
But it's just...
No.
If you allow me, that's what I'm getting at. If you allow me, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. You say that everyone knows what they know. I want to know what everyone knows. How much do you know? What? Who controlled Gaza in 1966?
They're killing children. Listen, what are they doing? This is outrageous.
Wait, I know that when people are nervous, they need to change the subject very quickly. And when you started with the topic that you didn't occupy, the Palestinians were there and all that, I'm asking you who was ruling Gaza in 1966? Because I told you that Israel conquered Gaza in 1967, but who was governing Gaza a year before Israel arrived?
Okay,
Okay, what? So what you're telling me is that,
do you understand me?
yes, I understand people often quickly comment on topics they don't know and have opinions on unfamiliar things. And that's why they support Hamas. Hamas is a radical Islamic genocidal group that wants the destruction of the Jews on the planet and Westerners in general, all those who do not practice Islam.
You have Donald Trump, and you have many things that support you.
And you have the Ayatollah in Iran, and you have Putin, and you have China.
And you cry, no,
No, you are the ones who cry.
to Donald Trump, but you guys,
You are the ones who cry?
if they do something to Iran,
You're the ones who cry. Is that what you're telling me?
there are many more of us than of you, or is that relevant?
Wait, are you upset?
No.
Well, you're complaining that
All of Spain, all of France, all of Germany, all of Sweden, everyone is with Palestine. Wow, you guys are alone there. I mean, you have nothing.
Yes, I call that.
Everyone.
Do you know what that's called? It's the ad populum fallacy. Just because many do it doesn't make it true. Look, tell me, if everyone says that the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, everyone says the earth is flat, everyone says it. Copernicus told us the opposite and we realized it. I don't care if everyone is illiterate.
Let's see. But crazy. Now you're mixing religion with something else, damn it. And stop mixing religion. Why are you involving religion with this genocide thing? Not this. There's no religion here.
What? Do you know what Hamas means?
Hamas?
Do you know what the name Hamas means?
This isn't about religion. I'm telling you, you shouldn't kill children. Palestine is Palestine, and that's it.
Wait, if this isn't about religion,
No.
you're making claims, you haven't been able to back up a single one.
And neither have you.
Tell me, what does the word Hamas mean?
The United States came with the other president with 1 million Jews for Israel, and they said they had to live here. The Palestinians had to stay quiet. If not, you already know what's going to happen.
Can you tell me what the word Hamas means?
And little by little, they have come there and occupied the territory of Palestine, little by little.
Wait, do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic? I just want to understand. Believe me, I'm trying. I come in peace. I want to try to understand you more. You're very defensive because, as a defense mechanism, you can't answer anything the Jew asks you. When you realize you're making a fool of yourself in front of hundreds, you have to attack. Instead of answering calmly, I ask, what does Hamas mean? Do you know?
Hamas. Well, I mean, Hamas will prevail.
But what does it mean? You don't know? Well, I can teach you so that...
I don't know Arabic anymore.
It's fine if you don't know Arabic. I'll teach you. Hamas means enthusiasm, but Hamas is the initials, like the acronym of a movement that the Palestinians created in 1987, and the acronym is Islamic Resistance Movement.
The movement will happen when you come to Barcelona, and I'm going to break your face. If you're going to say you're from Italy here, when you come around here, you better be ready.
I visit Spain frequently, and those things you mentioned never happened to me. I'm teaching you so you can have a little more culture, okay?
Is it because they say you're Moroccan or Algerian? You know what I mean? Yeah, but tell me,
Where are you from?
or something. You'll see.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tangier. I'm a Tangier native.
And you don't know Arabic?
I don't know why I was born in Barcelona, brother. I just grew up here.
You're occupying Barcelona?
Barcelona?
Occupying a land that isn't yours.
I'm not like you who was born who knows where.
Wait, are you telling me you're from Tangier?
You don't have...
You're saying you're from Tangier.
You don't even have any papers and you live in Israel.
You're from Tangier but live in Spain, so you're saying you're in a place that isn't yours?
But I was born in Barcelona. Do you know what it means to be born there? What do you want me to do? Do you know that I'm Catalan?
Okay, I'm going to show you what Hamas means so you understand a bit about what you're talking about. Next time someone knowledgeable approaches you, you'll know how to respond. Hamas means Harakat al-Muqawama al-Islamiyya, which means the Islamic resistance movement. Harakat al-Muqawama al-Islamiyya. Yes, the name Hamas says it's an Islamic movement. If you read the founding charter, it quotes the Quran and Hadith. If they commit atrocities and kill innocents while shouting Allahu Akbar, meaning God is great, how can you start telling me that this is not a religious conflict? Do you understand?
They're at war, but they don't have to kill like you kill each other. Not such innocent children. They drop bombs on hospitals.
Do you understand? Look, here. I notice that there's a big
At the schools.
I see a big gap here and people notice it. Someone who doesn't know about the subject, not even the history, who doesn't even know the current geopolitical situation, doesn't even know the language of what's happening here, the other person is teaching them history and geopolitics. So what do you think when someone sees this interaction?
Caballero, you shouldn't kill innocent people, okay? Only kill the bad people, the terrorists.
If there aren't any...
Don't bomb schools.
We agree on that. We agree that you shouldn't kill innocent people.
So why do they do it?
I agree with you that you shouldn't kill innocent people, but you support Hamas, and Hamas has killed innocent people. What does that mean?
No, those aren't innocent.
No? Was baby Kafir Bibas kidnapped at 4 months old and strangled not innocent?
No.
Ariel Vivas, age 4, strangled. Was he not innocent?
Why did they kill children? Are you sure those were killed or did they do something wrong?
Hamas, Kafir Bibas was a 4-month-old boy who was kidnapped by Hamas and strangled. Ariel Bibas, who was 3 or 4 years old, was also strangled. What do you think? I mean, that...
Hey brother, be careful. You show your face, do live streams, and keep talking about this. Lucky you're not in Spain, since many people might recognize you on the street, and eventually you'll have to...
Let them recognize me. Let them recognize me. Here, look, on the count of 3, everyone from Spain post Spanish flags and emojis in the comments. Let's see. If I go to Spain, who wouldn't be by my side, protecting and walking with me? Throw Spanish flags.
I swear to you. No, it's not my fault, brother. Seriously, it's because of you. She left me. I'm telling you this as advice, okay? Take it however you want.
What I want the audience to see...
You're taking a big risk.
Yes, I know, but you're threatening me. That's the main difference. I'm coming in peace, explaining the facts to you, what was in the fleet, what wasn't. Hamas's name, its acronym, the current historical process, and Israel's concessions. I'm sharing facts and speaking peacefully, but you're threatening me. I'm going to beat you up and I'm going to Hitler, this and that.
Advice, brother. I'm giving you advice for you.
Yes, because it's a threat. I mean, Vlad, we're not stupid. That's the level. Here, the audience is showing you the difference between us and you. You're in Barcelona, just so people can see.
Have you seen the Israelis making threats to the Palestinians? Have you seen that?
Yes, that I have.
That is a real threat.
You know that?
A victim. You are a victim.
How did you start by saying that what Flotilla did, that it seems very normal to them, that a flotilla? To have a flotilla in international waters, yes, the San Remo Convention of 1995 says that in war zones, blockades like that can be set up. You're ignorant, and that's the big difference. I like it, and so does the audience here in Spain. Let them see, these are your neighbors, these are your neighbors.
He was in Egypt, not even in Israel, he was in Egypt. And on top of that, he was in Gaza. He was heading straight for Gaza, not even for...
Wait, say something, Egypt?
Not even for...
Egypt, they are... When the influencers came to try to enter from Cairo to go through Rafah into Gaza, did Egypt let them in?
Because they agree with them, you know, because that's already the government. Like Morocco. Morocco, who is Morocco with?
Of course.
Morocco.
That's the difference, that Egypt...
We, the young people, the youth, we who live in Morocco will always stand with Palestine. That's it.
Yes.
With the government, it's a different story.
I know people who don't know about the topic. If I show you a map, you wouldn't be able to point out where Gaza is. You guys are the ones supporting a cause you have no idea about. Like I mentioned, you give opinions on topics you don't understand. You talk about causes you don't even have the slightest idea about. I don't give opinions until I've researched. Now that I have, my opinion is solid. That's the difference between you and me. Between you and me, between you guys, the awful ones, and me.
You and your family with your child are calm in your house in Israel, while the other side is over there. I don't even have a bed. I don't have...
When you and your terrorist friends stop trying to kill Jews, you will have peace.
No, not at all.
Stop trying to wipe out Jews and you will have peace. Until then, you will stay at war. He who seeks the sword will get the sword.
They are Zionists. Those are Zionists. Those are not Jews. Those are,
There are Jewish, Christian, and Muslim Zionists, and Muslims serve in the Israeli army. Muslims make up about 22% of Israel's population. They are Arabs, including both Christians and Muslims. You keep saying, didn't you just tell me that those who, in the case of Morocco, in the government support Israel? The Moroccan government are Zionists too. What are you talking about? Allah is a Zionist. Allah himself writes that they should go to Israel, go to the land of Israel, live in the land of Israel. Allah is a Zionist.
You talk and talk.
I'm telling you.
They don't know anything.
No, isn't it written? Written in the Quran.
Hey brother, all you know how to do is talk nonsense, brother.
What does the Quran say? What does the Quran say about Israel? Where are they supposed to live?
You need to learn a lot from this guy. Tell the chat they have much to learn. Free Palestine. Put it in the comments if you agree. Free Palestine. Who's with me? This one is useless. He only says nonsense.
Write in the comments. Let's see the difference. Write Free Palestine in the comments if you support, and if you don't support, Israel, little Israel flags, whatever. Drop it in the comments. Let's see.
Charge, my guys. Let's go. Everyone, Free Palestine. Show them the flag. Come on, guys. All right.
Well, so, okay, I think you've already shared all the knowledge you had, so I send you my regards. And as always, you're going to keep failing. You're going to keep being crybabies.
The people you have are just panchitos, these panchitos, the ones who eat,
Yeah, that's what you call Latin Americans because you're a racist.
A gorilla, the panchitos.
You're a racist. Well?
No, you guys are the most racist. You killed the child. Man,
He says the one who gives kisses and applause to Hamas.
You need one.
Did you know that they call Latin Americans panchitos? They are racist people. They are terrible people. You saw he supports Hamas and pushes his narrative. He doesn't know the topic, but is quick to share his opinion. That's the difference. Gentlemen, do you understand why now? It's worth being on Israel's side because we have our feet on the ground. We know the facts. We know the history. We know the dynamics. People like me don't just know it. I'm one of those who are writing history. I'm participating in history, the army, Israeli society, and with those I interact with. I'm writing history and you are part of it. That's a boy that those who are in Barcelona right now, I don't know if there are people in the audience in Barcelona. Say, me, I live in Barcelona. Cry. Those are your neighbors. And tomorrow when the big order is given, I don't know if you'll regret it. I read quickly here so there can't be abuses on either side. Of course, there are always margins of error, but something systematic, something deliberate, like that's not the case in Israel. It doesn't make any sense because the data shows that's not the case. Like I said, there's no way. The United Nations Fund recommends bringing in 60,000 calories. Israel brings in 60,000 tons per month, and Israel brings in double that. No matter how you say it, there's no way. The population has grown over 2% since the war began. Genocides cause population decreases, but here the population increased. It doesn't make sense that there are specific cases where there are mistakes. No, I don't deny it. It happens, but unlike them, their side, the side of Hamas and all those crazy people over there in Spain, they really do aspire to and really do want to systematically wipe us out. That's the big difference.